Uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys. What the? Hello? Hello? Alright, well, who knows if the beginning was caught there or not. Might have to recap. Give a little recap. I've been a big fan of what we've been making this week so far. Made a great video yesterday featuring Anthony Munoz, the Faithful Warrior, we called it. So that's out on YouTube right now. Also, we made on Wednesday, we did the first of our new series, Former Squad Previews. That was kind of how I envisioned this project originally, ironically. And believe it or not, I had a pretty positive feedback from that short on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok. So that's going to be a new series that we're going to do every week. Probably on Wednesday, maybe on Tuesday if we want to get it out ahead of time. But I think people really liked the style that we did, which was we used our visual style, the way that we've been making videos. It was a list, so that's a little different. But we also had a kind of a dreamy Tame Impala song in the background. It's a great song. And also auto-tuned my audio narration. Good morning, Clark's Flower Shop. So people responded really positively to it, and that was the first one we've ever did like that. So we're going to do that again every week, and that can be like kind of one of our signatures. We've got many signatures lined up, but that'll be one of them. So that's good. So now we got structure for at least maybe Wednesday, I'm thinking. Wednesday we'll do our Former Squad previews. At least during the football season, we'll preview the week ahead. But specifically looking at Former Squad matchups. And I think people like it because they can tell we do have the memories in the bank. And I think people like it. They look at it as like a well-produced preview that something like ESPN could be making. But we're working on our brand and building our brand to be a trusted source. So we're going to start doing that every week. But for today, we're going to start spinning the wheels here soon. Might as well get going here. This is going to be a challenge today. It always is. Fridays are for challenges, but they're also a lot of fun. That's why we do it. So I'll pull the wheels up here in a second. I just shared a couple videos on Instagram and TikTok. Just trying to do that every day, fill in the backlog that we have. Have a lot of stuff in the backlog that's been released on YouTube but hasn't been released on other platforms. So I'll just gradually release them on the other platforms. But for now, we'll go back to making new content. Let me get the wheel up here. Sorry, momentary darkness. Let's get it so you can see the wheel. Okay. All right, thanks for joining right up, Clark's Flower Shop. We're going to spin these wheels in a second here. This is our first wheel. This is our main content wheel. This is where we will be picking our content from for the video that we're going to make today. So I'll start off spinning the wheel here. We'll give it till 9:40. I'll preview the wheels. We got football, basketball, baseball, hockey, boxing, tennis, golf, Olympic sports / old timers, deals, trades, and agreements, and then wild card / chat pick. So that's our first content wheel. Then we have a second content wheel. which is like our content within the content. So here we got Rivalry, leaving that up there. That's probably going to be a permanent option on the wheel. Rivalry, Hitman, Celebration, Major Upset, Fall, Deal Maker. I added Indestructible in place of Dynamic Duos. Now I will probably release the Dynamic Duos, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson short that we made last week. I'll probably finish that and release that at some point this weekend. Steph Curry, somewhat trending. Obviously, NBA is coming up soon, but he was featured on Bryson DeChambeau's Break 50, which is where, if you've seen it, it's a great YouTube series where Bryson and pairs up with somebody and they play a scramble from the front tees and they try to break 50 as their score together, which is an insanely low score. And he had Steph Curry on there the other day. The video was released. And Steph Curry is a better golfer than Bryson DeChambeau. He's so good. He could probably be a professional golfer. He's that good. He carried Bryson. It was funny. I mean, and so they were the first. On that show. They were the first first pairing of two people to break 50 together. He's done it a whole bunch of times, and he'd never broken 50 with just one other person before. But he did it with Steph Curry. So, I mean, that's not why we're going to release the Steph Curry short. We'll release the Steph Curry short shortly. Steph Curry / Klay Thompson dynamic duos with the fatherhood angle of it. So that's what we made. It was actually Wednesday, but that short should be coming out in a couple days. Should have a video coming out here this weekend. We'll see if I release any shorts on YouTube today. I might not. I'm hoping for a little spike in interest on our last short, but my bad. All right, let's get to spinning the wheels. I said 9:40. So all right, we'll spin our first wheel. And I'll put these results in the chat. Football. It's a football. Is it basketball? Oof. All right, well, we got basketball last week. That's all right. First wheel, basketball. These wheels might be... I might need to change up the order or something on the inputs. You know what I'm saying? Because that's 2 weeks in a row we got basketball. But it's okay. We'll still honor the wheel today and go from there. So we got basketball as our first wheel. It's good. I mean, basketball season's getting ready to get amped up. Major upset. Right. All right. And then our third wheel. Hopefully it's something fun. I added... we'll see what it gets to. Too little, too late? That makes... No, that's... Doesn't make much sense off the rip to me. So second wheel was what? What was the second wheel, guys? Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. My bad. Second wheel, major upset. And then what was the third wheel? Too little, too late. So almost anyway, we'll think about that. Off the jump, when I think basketball and upsets, I think about the NCAA tournament. Yeah, too little, too late for the team that got beat, Elena, for sure. All right, guys, we're gonna marinate on this for a little bit. At least we'll plan to have our direction by 10 o'clock, we'll say. I got to start putting a timer on myself for these fun Fridays here. But just add another level of challenge to it. Because the thing is that the NBA, there are really not many upsets. It's very rare there are upsets in the NBA. The NBA is one of the leagues where you can pick out 4 or 5 teams in the beginning of the season, and those are probably going to be the teams that are in the finals or close to in the conference finals. So probably makes sense to go to college for this. But too little, too late. That's gonna be hard to incorporate because it's almost like we're got to think about they almost came back but didn't from stopping the major upset. We could do like a throwback, like 1983 NC State beating Houston. Major upset can just be one of the players. Close to a major upset? Alright, well. Alright, you guys gave me some great suggestions there. Because in the NBA Finals last year, I mean, this isn't super relevant, but I have seen some stuff out there and we could do our own take on it. In the NBA Finals last year, the Indiana Pacers were playing the Oklahoma City Thunder. That was the finals matchup. And the Pacers almost won. They took it to 7 games. But then in the game 7, Tyrese Halliburton, who was their best player, who carried them the whole way to the finals, tore his Achilles in the beginning of game 7. So it was like they never had a shot. So I think that might be the direction we go today. I think that makes the most sense. You guys get what I'm saying? Yeah, Elena gets it. We'll have to do our own version of it, and I don't like to do the glorification of injuries or anything, but it's definitely on theme for the wheel. But we got to think of how to do it in our own way. Maybe we'll figure out how to do some. I almost want to think like sound / structure first, and then fill in the background. Like that is definitely that's the direction we're gonna head. Is with most likely Tyrese Halliburton, and how they almost pulled the major upset. I mean, we can combine major upset and too little, too late. You know. That kind of combines major. Well, it's a major upset. It's a turn of the phrase, but it was a major upset. And the Pacers. Oh. Yeah, we could. I just don't want to make it a super sad. We won't make it super sad. Do we do like an AI generated short? We haven't done one of those yet. All right, guys. So that's the idea that we're got going on right now. Exactly, Elena. So I think that fits with what the wheels gave us. It's better than going back to some. I don't know. Don't you think it's better than going back to some NCAA upset that happened a long time ago or something like that? Just checking how our. All right. All right, I'm gonna get a second cup of coffee and then I'll be right back. It's better. Yeah, I agree right now. I found a Cuisinart automatic grind and brew thermal at the thrift store yesterday for $10. Now I have ground coffee, but having the option to grind, I don't know. I've never had that machine before. All right, we're going to do. Well, let's think of how. All right, we're gonna. Thank you, Clark's Flower Shop. That was a very good suggestion too. You guys are giving just amazing suggestions today. Just do what you think is cool with the wheel as a jumping off point. So that is gonna. We're gonna do something similar to that, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. And I thank you for reminding me. That's what we gotta do. But anyway, not a bad find, right? The Cuisinart automatic brew and grinder for $10. At least it worked. It's like every time I go to Wawa for coffee, it's $3. So I use this machine like 3 times. It's worth it, you know. Well, I already had the coffee. I was looking for a French press. I even like went there once, didn't get it. They didn't have the one I had, the one I just got the first time I went. But then I went to Wawa another 2 days. I'm like, what am I doing? If I just buy a Mr. Coffee, use it for a week, it's better than going to Wawa. Alive, thriving, of course. Yes, the thrift store near me. It looks like their tags. I don't know if anybody ever used this other than to test it. I'm pretty sure nobody ever used it except for the thrift store to test that it works. Pretty sure it's like brand new. Coffee's not bad. I got used to the French press coffee though, which was like people are like, "Oh, it tastes better," which I didn't even notice, but then now I'm like, it does taste better than machine drip brewed coffee. But still a good find. I have a couple bags of coffee, so I might as well use it. So that's what we did. So we're gonna do something. I'm thinking. All right. Well, remember the song we used yesterday? You guys remember? I know you do. Remember the song we used yesterday? That song is trending in a style of short. I think I mentioned this. I don't know if you guys heard me when I mentioned this, but it was I came across that song from like a particular style, and there are these accounts that like only do this one style of short, and we've never done it before. But I think I want to try it, and I think this one actually is a decent option to try that short or try that style. So, do you guys want to see some examples of the style of what I mean? Or do you want me to I'll show you the example of the styles of what I mean. There are several accounts that are just churning these shorts out, which I get what I mean. It's a very repeatable style. It probably takes them 20 not much time. Who knows? Maybe they're grinding. Like maybe they're grinding to make them, but it doesn't seem like it. So, but it's a very good style in my opinion. But all right, I'll get up the examples. Thanks for joining today, guys. We did get a couple new subscribers from our, excuse me, Anthony Munoz short. Elena, plus, I don't know if you saw, but definitely a lot of success on our former squad preview short. It's good that we put in all that work on Wednesday to get that done, because now we just have to write a new script, record it, throw that over there, make a short, but we won't have to do all the work, because it seems like to me that was a good, like, we got like over 1,700 views on TikTok, which is not a lot, but we had like 90 likes on it, which is good. And like all our, like, so it's like we're just gotta build the brand recognition coming at you live. But anyway, hyped about that, because that can be like a brand recognition thing, and that's something only we can do. We're the former squad doing the former squad previews. Nobody else can do that. I don't think. They can try. But all right, I was going to show you guys all right. I followed this guy. So here's the example. I'll go full. I'll do the. Yeah, I'll go full Safari screen. Why not? So you can see it's like an all black. It's an all black screen with a line of text, and this is just the last one he released. Like this guy, Rise Empire, churning these style of shorts out. Same style. This one only has like 200 views. But like he got to me. There's a whole bunch of them out there, and he's not the only one. He or she or they, he's not the only one doing it. But so it's only like, so you see it's like, I mean, I'm not even reading the message here, but I guess I could be. Most women want a man who is already successful, but basically it sets this, I mean, it could be anything, but what the text here sets up your brain to think of different examples, I guess. This is the cue. This is the visual cue. And then it's got that song that we love so much, Te Kenosi, super slowed. And then it as it drops, this part reveals. But I've also seen, like, we can go to his profile, his or her profile. Also got ones with pictures in it. You know, you see how many of them there are. I mean, there are a whole bunch of these, like, nonstop. It's all the same style, all the same song. And also, this is something we haven't been doing. Like, yeah, that's it, Elena. That's it. And you see, it's like, whatever, 36K views. It's all good. It's all good. We're focused on quality, not quantity here. So that's why we're not, but that's it. So the point is, what we're going to do with this one today is we're going to come up with a, like, maybe name one time a major upset. We'll come up with a punchier way of saying it, but name one time a major upset almost happened, but it was too little too late. And then that'll be like the on-screen text in the beginning. And then as it drops, we'll do, like, maybe his picture will illuminate, or something like that. You're saying, what are you saying? Like, to think of, what are you saying, Clarks? Are you saying that, like, this is a new format? Or are you saying we should think of a new format? Anyway, my point was, This I mentioned this. This is what we've been. I've been planning on doing one of these, but I think it could work with this short. Plus it's helps it keep it contained, and because sometimes yeah, exactly, and that's what I try. It's interesting now. When I'm watching, you guys do the same thing, and when you're watching, and when you're in the doom scroll, just be looking for the style, structure, or stuff like that. Like I said, this guy's not the only one, but like, but he or she's been churning them out, big time, churning them out, and the algo seems to like them from India, and they're relatively new too. They probably saw this style from somebody else, Say I've seen the style from other people too. It's just a style and it'll be way shorter. Definitely not exactly what we've been making these days, but that's good. I mean, we're switching it up. We're switching it up majorly. So that's the idea today. So what do you think about that, guys? Do you like using? Give me okay. So it looks like the best ones have a command in the title or in the initial on screen. You see that? So we'll put a command in there. Something like name one time. Well, something make it super archetypal. Just we'll make it a command. You get what I'm saying here, guys? You get it. All right, we're gonna get started here in CapCut. We'll say Fun Friday. Basketball. B-ball. Upset. Too late. All right, that's the name of the title. That's the name of it so far. Now I gotta find out how they do that. I don't even. It's gonna be. We're gonna have to figure some stuff out. I don't know how they even do that. Like white bar. I guess they. Oh, they probably do it like. What do they do? They do white text? Yeah, they do white text. No, they don't do white text. They do black text on white bar. All right. All right, we'll get you guys on CapCut. All right, I'm gonna play one of our. I'll be right back. I gotta play something for you guys. While I'll be right back. Not long. Hopefully this just plays them down in a row, but I'll be right back.
And I realized as I looked through the scriptures that there is more than playing in the NFL. That I was to present my body as a living sacrifice, and that was my way to worship God. And I I realized as I looked through the scriptures that there is more than playing in the NFL. That I was to present my body as a living sacrifice, and that was my way to worship God. And I realized as I looked through
All right, guys, I'm
scriptures
back.
that there is more than playing.
All right, well, it was funny because I was looking at you get info on the audience and who's watching your videos and stuff. And coming at you live today here, but yesterday somebody played this short on their television. I know it was on their television too because it shows you the formats people are watching it for. Or like the format breakdown, watch time by like device, if it's mobile or computer or TV. There are TVs. Somebody watched this short on their TV for 3 hours yesterday. Must have just, I don't know if they were taking a nap or something, or they really, really, really liked it. But it's funny because you can look at like the average view time and stuff, and I haven't gone super deep into it yet, but I was on a television screen for like 3 hours yesterday. So that was a big source of the watch time. But it's good. Of all those, it was a good short to be playing for 3 hours, I bet. All right. Okay, guys, thanks for joining us this fun Friday here. We got basketball major upset and too little, too late. All right, well, that's not how they do it. How do they do it? Guys, any ideas? You guys on CapCut? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I like to think maybe it was Anthony Munoz who was like, yeah, this is amazing, but yeah, who knows? All right, guys, we're gonna try to get. I gotta figure out how to get a white bar across this screen. Any ideas, let me know, because right now it's going to be a command. We'll just have a placeholder command for now. Name. Modern doesn't look good. Peaceful doesn't look great. Trend. I don't like trend either. Prohibition. Maybe prohibition. Name one time what? They almost shocked the world or something. Name one time that came up just short. Something like that. Alright, now I gotta figure out how to get this in a white bar with black text. Or I could just do the black screen with the text. Sounds good, Clarks. Thanks for joining right up. Thanks for this. Thanks for the great suggestion so far. I can probably draw shapes, Elena. I hope so. I don't see it though. I do not see it though. We'll find it. Do you think this is that a good, Elena, what do you think about that caption? You know? If I go back to that guy's, oh, whatever. I'm off of it now, but let's see. I think I subscribed to somebody else who also does these pics. Oops, don't. It's my girl Ariel. Maybe thinking about reaching out to Big Shot Bob. We got to do a Big Shot Bob short at some point. He's got his own podcast. Maybe I didn't subscribe to the other guy. All right, well, let's work on the wording, Elena, before I jump to AI, you know? Well, the wording is definitely a little off. I agree. But maybe they'll think I'm like in India or something making the short. I don't know. I'll be fine. Name one player that came up just short. I'm not trying to rage bait anybody. Or get anybody mad. All right, guys, we're doing all right. But name one time. Yeah, but it's like it's. It's almost like good that way. You get it? You get what I'm saying? It's like the brain. It's like they get what I'm saying, but their brain is still like trying to figure it out. You know? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Well, one, we got to put that song in there. As this part of the song. I think it just starts with this, right? I'm going to turn it down a little bit. How does he start it? How do they start it? It's like just before. I think it's only like a couple seconds, right? 8 seconds long. Let's see if they're all the same length.
Is on.
They're all 8 seconds long. Still got to figure out how to do the white bar. You would think it'd be easy. You would think. Maybe for people younger than me it is, but I'm kind of at a loss here right now. It's all right. We'll get there, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not worried. Does he keep it on? How does he get the white text on there? The white screen. We'll find it. There we go. We got it. We got it, guys. I wish I didn't. There we go. I'm figuring it out. We're figuring it out in our own way, kind of. But I just want to extend the... Gosh. Guys. We'll figure it out here. Wait. Oh, I'm here. Wait. One moment. Make another text box and layer it. Yeah, but... What? So we'll do another text box. But how do I do... I gotta have something in there, I think. Otherwise the text box goes away. You see that? Elena? What was that? What did I say? Name. Oh, there we go. Well, we're almost there. Although I think this... Oh, we got white... I got it. You got white text. You probably got white text in there. I'm going to see if you suggest that. Yes, one with black words. Yes, white words, Elena. We got it. We figured it out. I figured it out kind of on my own. But you got it more than... You figured it out. Big time. I would have taken me... But this one's... Oh my gosh, we got it. We got it, guys. Took us a while, but hey, that's part of the challenges. Let's go, Elena. Party time. It's funny though. It's like that's the stuff. It's like it's cool. We can figure it out. Thanks for. Did you use AI for that? Just kidding. Just kidding. Sorry for the... Looks like the stream quality's a little poor today, but we'll get there. But yeah, this is a fun Friday so far. I like that you guys suggested to do what... Are we honoring the wheel today, Elena? I'm going to get coffee as you ponder that question. Let me know if we are. I guess I can just keep the pot right next to me because I don't even think the coffee maker is heating the pot. It's just supposed to keep it warm. But I'm going to be drinking more coffee now, which is fine. All right. I like Resolve. It's already as small as it can be. What? Jeez, guys, that stinks. It's a good font, too, but it's just as small as it can be. See that? I love that font, but I don't think we can use it. It's all the way down. It's the minimum font size. Prohibition looks good, though. Well, these stay on the whole time. Do they not? I could just listen to that song a billion times. This is a good one. Jeez, he's gonna be out for the whole year this year too. That's very lame. But yeah, what did we get for the wheel today? Basketball, major upset, too little, too late. Hey, we're definitely honoring the wheel today. Well, I don't even need to ask that question anymore. Let's see. What did I release? It's doing not great. Not great. Not as good as it's doing alright. It's got some likes. And then I released Michael Irvin on Insta. That wasn't doing too hot. It's okay. Got a couple likes. It's all good. God, jeez, guys. Thanks for sticking through it on the stream today. I don't know what's going on with this quality right now. I'm going to get rid of these wheel of names. Don't need those anymore. I think we're still on. Thanks for sticking with us, guys. Thanks for sticking with me. I guess it's like we'll see when they what and then do we even Ken Burns affect it? I mean, you it's gonna hit pretty hard, guys. I guess they faded in a little bit. And I think it's low. Maybe even more. Oh man. Hits hard. Does it not? What? Elena, this is tough? What do you mean tough? We're dropping frames like crazy here, although not anymore, so hopefully it's better. What do you mean this is tough? We might spin the wheel again, because we'll just call it here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is pretty much done in terms of this style. You get what I'm saying? Maybe we'll just spin the wheel again, do a start. But this will probably, I mean, this is good enough to be released. Thoughts, Elena? When you say this is tough, do you mean like tough to watch? Tough to watch, yeah. I know. I know, but that was what we got from the wheels, though. It was, well, it was my interpretation of the wheels. No words on screen. The words on screen are that. Like, you know? I say no words on screen. Like, if it were a different cue, we could answer with words, you know? Like you saw, I don't know if you saw, but those style of shorts, it's like there weren't just, this is like, we're already like, I mean, we could even make it further our own, you know? Let's keep it going, you know? We're going to put a Ken Burns effect on it. Jeez, guys. I'm going to put a Ken Burns effect on it. Can't really notice much, but it's got a Ken Burns effect on it now. What do you think, Elena? Send it? Post? Too hard to watch? We gotta have it like a little more up screen though. Did you like how I had it? It's a tough watch, guys. This is a tough watch. All right. We can do that. That's fine. But I'm just trying to have it him being in the middle of the, like that maybe. Does that look okay? end it. No, I mean, did we show enough of the scene in your book, Elena? I think we did. Yeah, we're going to just save this one. We'll say save for release. Because we can release that at any point. You're okay with the caption? Name one time that came up just short. I mean, like, again, this is just bare bones dopamine, you know? It's just bare bones dopamine. You get you get it, Elena? You get it. It's like the cue, right? And then anybody who's been seeing this, like, I mean, we're a sports-based channel right now, you know? So it's like they probably going to be feeding this to the sports-based audience, you know? So when they see that picture, that's like delivering on the receipt. Or that's delivering receipts on the caption. You know what I'm saying? And it is hard to watch, but it's only 8 seconds. And it's like by the time it's over, it's over. I don't know. But they're doing these shorts are doing really well for other people. But anyway, we figured it. We tried it out. We figured some stuff out today. The wheels again. One more time. Bonus Fun Friday. Bonus Fun Friday. We're going to do a Bonus Fun Friday. Might as well. Got the extra coffee. Fun Friday, B-ball upset too late. It's true. It fits those. I mean, do we make it do we put like a ghostly filter on it? What about an elegant black and white? Oh, Elena, elegant black and white? What are your thoughts on that? I mean, yeah, I mean, we'll just... Yeah, maybe halfway. We don't need it fully, but we can do it like halfway. Elegant black and white. Oh, all right. We'll leave that there for now. That's pretty much done. It can be posted at any point, basically, which is good. All right, we're going to spin the wheels again? I don't know. I guess we'll spin the wheels again. That was good. That was a easy, fun Friday. Chalk it up to a success. Faithful Warrior getting some views. Let's go. So's Daryl Green. Got a decent amount of shorts getting views right now, actually. Somebody found their way to our flip. Yeah, somebody found their way to watch a whole bunch of our videos in the last hour. Watched a whole bunch of them. Let's go. Well, hopefully you guys can't hear my stomach grumbling, but I think you can. Maybe nobody's here right now, so that's okay. Now is the time for the stomach to grumble. All right, we're going to do another wheel of names. We'll do it again. We'll spin today. I got to go back to... Let's change the order. Basketball, baseball, football... Yeah, I'll show it to you, Clarks. Our stream quality is really just not great right now. It's like they might even shut me off. They might shut me off. Unreal. Stop. They might shut me off, guys. I hope they don't. I'm gonna show it to you, Clarks, because it's done. All right, it's that super easy style of short to make. It didn't take us much time to do it, and I'm really hoping they don't kick me off here, because the stream quality just like whatever. We're still gonna have to go back to a wired. We'll have to go to a wired connection or something. I don't know what to say here, guys, but here I'll play it for you, Clarks. Here's the so this is the style. I showed you the style earlier. This is what we got. Name one time that came up. Well, you'll see. That's the. Maybe I make that text a little bigger. I don't know. We're not releasing it yet, but. So we'll play it over and over again. And name one time that came up just short. And as Elena says, this is a tough watch. This is hard to watch, but hey, sometimes we make hard to watch content, but that doesn't mean it's not good. So that's it. That's it. That's all it is. It's like I was saying, it's bare bones dopamine. Very bare bones dopamine. Bare bones dopamine. It just name one time. Gives your brain something to do. Provides it with work. Name one time that came up just short. And the good thing is we can have people in the comments with that. You know, and it's true. What we're saying is true. They came up just short. So we deliver on our cue, which is if we go back to our dopamine research, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to deliver on our cues. So I feel like we deliver on our cues. That's not what we're... when we're thinking about dopamine cues, that's we're trying to deliver on our cues. That's not what we're trying to do. We're not trying to deliver on our dopamine cues. But when we think about our cues, we have to deliver on them. If that, it's not... I'll come up with a better way to describe that. But anyway, I think it's good. So we're going to spin the wheels again, Clarks. That's what I was doing when you joined back up. We're going to spin the wheels again here. If they don't cancel our stream first. Seems like we're doing okay. Well, thanks for all the support, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being the best supporters out there. But yeah, we're gonna spin the wheel again. Might as well. And I reserve the right to do the same style of short we just did. Hockey, boxing, tennis, golf, old timers / Olympic sports, deals, trades, agreements, wild card, chat pick, rivalry, celebration, rise, Hitman. We just got major upset, so we'll take that out of there. Rivalry, celebration, rise, Hitman, the return of, downfall, it's like comeback. And think Deal Maker was one. Hopefully, I mean, we could get deals, trades, agreements, Deal Maker. We'll see. Good question, Clark's Flower Shop. You're on the questions and suggestions today. Yes, I'm thinking we just leave that who it is, because I'm for my audience, they know exactly who I'm talking about. Elena asked the same thing. Asked if we needed text or yes. If somebody, we could maybe put that in the title. Although we're not going to put that in the title, actually. We're not going to put that in the title. But people are going to get that. Definitely our viewers are going to get that 100 P. They'll figure that out. And if not, they can, and if they disagree, they can go to the comments. It very much sets the viewer up for commenting. Name one time that came up just short. Now, we were a little iffy on if that's the best phrasing of the caption. And I still might edit the text and stuff, but I think it's good because it's almost good how it like makes your brain work a little bit to decipher. I think. Name one time that came up. It's clear though. It's still clear. Yeah, it's just like there's too much. I get what you're saying. But yes, you just know who that is and you comment on it, correct. All right, so we'll start spinning here in a second. Do we have 8, 8, and 8? Yeah, we do. All right, guys, here's our first wheel. Are we on? Let me get us on the Safari so I'm not accused of making up the wheels. All right. First wheel, we got... Uh-oh. That was the first time that's ever come up. Did you see that? Yeah, you saw that. First wheel, we got wildcard chat pick. So I'm still going to spin the other wheels first, but you guys can be thinking about that. Also, my bad, I realized you couldn't hear the wheel spinning. Here's the second wheel. Rivalry, okay, classic former squad stuff right here with rivalry. Well, you're gonna pick first, but I mean the wheels are gonna spin. They're gonna hit their results irregardlessly. You know, Elena. You can pick baseball. I mean, you can still pick baseball. It's not over. The first content, you guys can decide on that. You get what I'm saying? It's not over. You can still pick baseball. Oh. All right, do you want... Well, it was the first time we got wildcard / chat pick. So, do you want me to go back and respin the second wheel, or do you want to... We'll just go with baseball. I mean, you're the first one to toss it out there, so we'll go with baseball. We can just go with baseball. That's fine. Unless anybody else in the chat don't respond or respin. I know you mean respin. I was kidding. But all right, chat, you got a minute to decide. Well, we'll decide. Elena says baseball. We'll give it till 10:51, Elena, or even 10:52. I won't. But it's okay. It's okay to spin the second content wheel, Elena, because that's also a content wheel. Really, it's not the final. The third wheel is really the one that changes everything. You know what I'm saying? It's the third wheel. You know, because the second wheel is really just an additional content wheel. It's the third wheel that is the one that's the angle. Okay, Clark says never respin, but no, we know that. But Elena's looking for help on the. I spun out of order. I didn't respin. I just spun out of order. All right, you guys can decide. When I get a chat, when the chat come up with the. You guys can come up with the first wheel. I'll go back to the first wheel. The first wheel was wildcard / chat pick. So you guys can pick, and I'll be here when you do. Just going to check on how our videos are doing on TikTok and Instagram. Okay, not great, but okay. I'm telling you, people really liked our former squad preview short. I'm hyped about that. I mean, we got a ton of likes on TikTok, and way more likes on TikTok than YouTube. I'm thinking we're going to go with baseball, Elena. I said 10:52. It's now 10:53 before the chat has come up with a direction. No, Clark's. Elena, the Elena's point was the other wheels influence your pick. So she wants... All right, I'm going to be right back. You guys can decide on this. When I come back, we're going to spin the third wheel. Okay, baseball it is. Let's go. It's funny because on TikTok, they haven't been giving my videos to the older audience like YouTube has. But I think that's a good thing. Like, I was just looking at the viewership for the former squad preview short that I released on TikTok. I'm all hype. I got like 1,800 views on it. But, no, we've spun two wheels now. One is baseball. Let's just pretend it says baseball. Second one says rivalry. Great. Baseball rivalry. We're going to go into we might just do... All right, we'll spin the third wheel. Well, I guess it's going to be... All right, we're going to do the same thing we just did. We're going to do the same thing we just did, but with baseball rivalry. Sorry, guys. Like, today was... But it's good, though, because now we're going to have, like, 2 quick, easy meme shorts in the background to just release whenever. Like I said, now we got a lot of stuff coming out in the next week, which is good. We're finally getting to the point It is a split screen meme, Elena. You got the text on the top, and then you're right. You think I'm taking the easy way out? Here I am doing a second wheel, second wheels, and you think I'm taking the easy? You're accusing me of taking the easy way out. I appreciate. I love it though. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I liked how it's like it's meant to be. You know, we're already an hour 20 into the stream. Like, I mean, it's Fun Friday. You guys got stuff to do Fun Friday. I got stuff to do Fun Friday today. I'm thinking about finishing the short we made last week for the Steph and Clay dynamic duo. We've got the Tyrese Halliburton major upset, too little too late split screen meme short to release. We'll have this one once we make it. We've got the Mike. Yeah. Clark's is into it. I am too. We've got the Mike Piazza, Roger Clemens short coming out next week. Our rebooted version. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming, and then we're gonna have former squad previews next week. Maybe we'll do that on Wednesdays, I'm thinking. So yeah, a lot of stuff going on, guys. Excuse me. A whole bunch of stuff to do still, but I had my idea. Oh, we're gonna do. I'm gonna say name the last time baseball mattered, and then it's gonna like cut to Pedro throwing Don Zimmer on the ground or something like that. Thoughts? Or do you want to come up with a different split screen meme, Shortland? I mean, I'm down. We can come up with a different split screen meme, but if you have ideas, this is a wild card chat pick edition, so you know, I'm down to listen to ideas. Here I am down to listen to ideas. But I am going to just straight up copy that last one just to start. I'm listening to ideas. We spun the wheels a second time today. First time we got baseball. No, first time we got basketball, major upset, and too little too late. So we did that about Tyrese Halliburton, how that was they were on the verge of a major upset, but he got injured, and so they didn't have enough. It's our interpretation of the wheel. That was my interpretation of the wheel, and we did it in a new format. And then now we just got wildcard /chat pick, which is chat went with baseball. Then we got rivalry. And then we got split screen meme. So, I mean, I'm down to do a different. I mean, we can look up. I don't want to look stuff up, but we can do another type of split screen meme. We don't have to do the same one. Although Clark's likes the new format. So I kind of like the new format too. So I'm going to say name. This version is Friday, baseball, rivalry, meme. Maybe just lower it a little bit on the screen. All right, Clark's is into trying the new format again. So am I. Let me get you on CapCut. You know I love this phrasing. When baseball was war. I don't know why it hit so hard for me. Name one time. That's our line though. We have a whole. I gotta go. I'm still gonna release a whole when baseball was war series. We've already started it. We've got a lot of it. Let's get Tyrese Halliburton out of there. Although actually we can just replace him. You like the mystery of the new format. Exactly. Yeah. See, Clark's, this is what I'm talking about. This is just bare bones dopamine. It sets you up. You're right. It's mysterious. So, and that's why I definitely think like the algo obviously knows I'm a creator now, so they're giving me these memes and might as well. I'm thinking it's like, yo, give it a shot yourself. So that's what we're going to do now. Or that's what we've been doing today. But I think, yeah, you get it, Clark's, like, why this is so... It like, hooks you with the mystery. Do we like that caption? Do we like the text there? I kind of like, for baseball was war, it's perfect. I'm thinking this is a little too big, though. There we go. That's better. I think that's better. Thoughts? And then it just gets, it gets people talking, too. Hypothetically. Right now. But it will when we release it. In real life. Non-hypothetically. 16% drop frames today, guys. Thanks for sticking around. Yesterday we were down like a tenth of that. So the fact you guys stuck around, thank you so much. Definitely a fun Friday here. Do you guys want name one? You got this is all. If Chad has any rivalries they want to go into, but you guys know my favorite rivalry. New font? You don't like this font, Clarks? All right. I love this Resolve font, but it's just too... It doesn't let it... It's too big. Mantra? No, that's terrible. Not Mantra. Vision? No, we like ones that are all caps. Babus New. OG, Babus New. Babus New looks just like Prohibition. Maybe that's why I like Prohibition. I can't even tell the difference between Babus New and Prohibition. Can you guys? I can't even tell the difference. They're like the same font. Are they? Maybe that's why I like the Prohibition font so much. It's like the same as... This Prohibition font is the same. It's basically just Babus New. But I like the ones that are all caps. Ethnocentric. No, not ethnocentric. Modern? Could do modern. Nah. Integral? Yeah, I'm going to go with... We'll go with Babus New, which is basically prohibition, but... Is baseball too limiting? Should we say when sports were war, turned into war, turned war? Something like that? Guys, oh my god, this is the best moment. It's one of the best moments in baseball history. It's why we love baseball. The Don Zimmer charging Pedro, Pedro throwing him to the ground. I mean, you guys know I've done it a bunch. I've covered it a lot, but it is a big time moment in recent history. But now it's creeping up into history. Creeping up from that recent word is fading away. It's getting more just straight history, which is fine. That's why we're in our own lane right now, guys. No, we're merging history, nostalgia, dreamlike type shorts with people don't even know. They're not even gonna know what's hitting them soon. Well, they already don't. They're gonna learn what's hitting them, and they're gonna associate our brand with what's hitting them. We're like ESPN Classic if it had a soul, and we're born in 2025. So that's the idea. Let me get to CapCut. Gosh, what a time, guys. What a time to be alive. Oh my god. I mean, it's just you guys know it's one of my favorite clips. You guys know that. Don't have to tell anybody that. That is known. Does this make sense to you guys? You guys are like, ah, this again. 03, 04 socks. Get it off my screen. I know, guys. I know. I hear you. I hear you. I mean, we'll think of another rivalry to do, maybe. Oh, I forgot to. I'll put our logo in that other video when we release it. We'll put the logo in there with the elegant black and white. This might look good. Oh my god. I think it's hilarious. And Clarkson and Elena are like, we're done with this. They're like, this again? This again? Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. This again. It's good. It's funny. I think it's funny. You could see, like, I mean, have we done it a whole bunch? Yeah, but if you guys want to, we'll just save this one. I'll save this one. Do another. I'll spin the wheel again, guys, if you want. Last time. Yeah. All right. I'm just gonna save this one. We'll spin the wheel for the last. This will be the last time we spin the wheel today. After, I'm just gonna throw the logo in here before I forget. Same with the other video. You get it? Like, and that's why the guy's like churning them out, like. And this is even more involved. You see how this is even more involved. Like what I'm doing. Like you literally could just like be doing. Name one time what was I was thinking my mind was like name one thing money can't buy, and then like you can literally put whatever text you could, or name one thing, fill in the blank, or name one blank, or name a fill in the blank, It's such a quick and easy format, and I reserve the right to do it one more time today. It's very funny. All right. That one's done for now. I'm gonna go back, put the other one, get our logo in this one. This is the first one we made today, guys. So I think if you guys have any feedback on the logo, I think it's looking pretty good in the lower right corner. You know, just as our tag here. All right, this is the first one we made. Are you guys on CapCut? Hopefully, yeah. You're right, Elena. You're 100% right. It's not going to be named one time. It could just be named a time though. But you're right. A hundo P. You're right. 100 P. You're right. I ain't arguing. Thanks for joining today, guys. Made two possible shorts. They're primed for release too. I mean, they're shorts. You know, by nature short, but definitely decent amount of dopamine. I think. You guys can comment on that, but I think there's plenty of dopamine there to be had. All right, we're gonna do last wheel spin though. Last wheel spin of the day. All right, we're gonna, you can help me come up with the on-screen cue, but you get the idea. It's like almost like a command, you know. Yeah, you guys can help me come up with. Help me come up with the idea, guys. You got it. I know we can do something else. I know. All right. All right. Well, chat, you guys are here. If it gets to wildcard/chat pick, you guys know the problem. I won't spin until you guys have picked. All right. Hopefully I still have that Mike Piazza, Roger Clemens short we made. I'm not seeing it right now. I would. Uh-oh, guys. Whatever. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I don't know if I lost the, don't know if I lost that video or not. Oh no, I found it. We got it. All right, cool. I just got to rename it. All right. Shit, I'm gonna have to. Well, I'm gonna have to go back and work on that. That's I'm my bad, guys. A little bit of a distraction there. That's why. Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. Nothing major. Hopefully, my. Alright, whatever. We'll find it. We'll find it all, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry. Alright, we're going to start a new... Well, alright, time to spin the wheels again. Last time we're spinning the wheels today. You guys on... Let's get you guys on Safari. Alright, first wheel. Hockey, boxing. Alright. Fun. Hockey, boxing, okay. We'll do a Muhammad Ali or some type of throwback split. Well, we'll see. We'll see where we go. What other wheels we got. But I'm thinking boxing. I need more. I need a... We'll have to get a hockey collaborator at some point. Not the most well-versed on hockey. It's okay. First wheel, hockey, boxing. All right, second wheel. Rivalry. We've had this before. Third wheel. Well, it's just meant to be today, guys. You guys, it's just meant to be today. Okay? This was meant to be today. The wheel was rigged. You guys can accuse me of rigging the wheel all you want. You can accuse me of rigging the wheel all you want, but that's how it came out. You guys saw it live twice, 3 times. Once you live. Okay, guys, so let's think of boxing rivalries. We've already covered Muhammad Ali. Oh, we could do a Mike Tyson one. Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield. Clark's Flower Shop gets that reference. I don't know if Elena does, though. Any thoughts, opinions on the topic, guys? Before I grind this one out in under 5 minutes. Might as well sit and talk about it for a minute here. We've got Tyson. I mean, we could go to the UFC too, but obviously Tyson, Floyd Mayweather. Do what? Do what? The Mike Tyson one? Is that what you were thinking? All right, Frank Flynn. Sugar Ray Leonard / Duran. Did that come from Frank? We could do Rocky and Apollo. Or Rocky and... What's that guy's name? The Russian? Well, I mean, the point is, I mean, we could be done in I could be done in a minute now. We could... Not a minute, but... Do you got somewhere to be? Do you want me to have it done in 5 minutes? Sugar Ray Leonard / Duran. That's not a bad one time. Nate, that's actually pretty good. I'll do that. We'll do the No Moss. That was when, was it against Sugar Ray Leonard that Duran said no Moss? Yeah, I knew that was Frank. Come on. He can comment on his own account in the future. He can comment on his own account. No Moss fight. It was Sugar Ray Leonard. All right, we'll go with Frank's suggestion. The No Moss. Very good suggestion, Frank. Hope you're holding down the fort. All right. Yeah, we'll do the... We'll say no Moss. We'll just... And Elena, this is on you. You got to come up with a... We can... I'll look at the Wikipedia here. We'll read the history about the no Moss fight. Bolo punch. No. See, no. This is... No. Does he get what we're doing right now? It's fine. He can comment. He doesn't get it. It's a split screen meme. Bolo punch. I'll look up Bolo punch. Whatever. I don't. Yeah. No. Yeah, no. It's a split screen meme. It's got to have a quick and easy to decipher. Not like what. Elena, here, so to educate, Sugar Ray Leonard, one of the better boxers of all time. Same with Roberto Duran, one of the better boxers of all time. Big in the 80s when boxing was much bigger, huge comparatively. No UFC. I mean, boxing is one of the OG sports. So it was definitely way. Hey, our audience might appreciate this. Will appreciate this, but it was the second of 3 bouts. They fought again. Jeez. I said geez because this is how big boxing was, guys. This is how big boxing was. That these guys got paid $8 and $7 million in 1980 to fight. Like, that is a ton of money. Like, if you look at inflation, like in these days, that'd be like tons of money. We could put it in there, but the point is that's how relevant boxing was at the time. No, it's not that interesting to make it about that, Clark's. It's just like a fun little side effect. It's not what it's about. The bout. But I'm gonna need some help here generating this caption. Like you all said, don't say name one time. We're gonna Fun Friday, boxing, rivalry, and we got meme. You guys don't want me to say name one time. So what do you want me to say? You guys don't want me to say name one time. No, that doesn't make sense for this one, Elena. That doesn't make sense. Because it's got to deliver, like, our receipts have to deliver on the queue. Like, if we show that, like, no, because then baseball's in there. Then baseball and pastime are in their brains, and they're all confused when they see boxing. So, no, I would say that's not. Sorry to come off hot there, but I think it's no, and that's also not a command too. Like, remember, we want it to be some style of command, like do this, give me this, name this. So, remember when? Yeah, but that's also not really a command. It's like a question. And think fast. I'm telling you guys. I mean, that's what, like, there's a name one time is pretty solid. I could say, give me an example, and you're like, no, no. No, you get why I'm going for command, though, Elena? The reason why I'm going for a command here is because it's like the job. Remember, guys, this is going back to our dopamine research days. The visual cue, dopamine signals that there's work to be done. All right, and so what signals there's work to be done better than a command? You know, not much signals there's work to be done better than a command. Yeah, but we'll go back to him. Good call. Good call. But I was saying his best performing ones, Elena, had commands. That was my observation. You're right that he had all different types of, but he had the best performing ones. No, you're right. Well, no, actually, okay, so latest, look, you're right in to say that he had all different types of one. Latest. If you hate, but I'm just iterating for him. You get that? I'm saying, or her, or them, they, or a variety of whatever you want to do. But you get what I'm saying? So these are the latest. But when I went to so this is latest. But when I go to popular, as in the ones that have been seen the most, and I'm just like, we're not chasing views. I'm just saying, like, these are the ones that have performed the best. And then you got name one thing, his most viewed. Name one thing money can't buy. Give me. Well, that one's not. A man is not a man. That's not. All right. So anyway, his top two. You're right. You're right, Elena. I'll think. I'll think of. And see, you see this one, a man is not a man without. And then that's just trying to get everybody commenting, you know. So you're right. You're right. You're right. What did Elena say? What was your first suggestion? People think America's pastime is baseball, but yeah, still think that's. But you see that, like, none of these actually make a ton of sense. But that was what I noticed when I looked at this is what I noticed is the two that have been seen the most. I mean, look, it doesn't even say anything. Name one thing money can't buy. Wow, okay, maybe I saw that from. I literally said that. Wow, never mind. All right, guys, this is why we're doing our own version of them. Something about quitting, though. We should have it something in the title, like some popular. I'm okay with it not being a command, but you guys get why I want it. You get why I'm preferential to commands. But something that implies quitting. You get what I'm saying? What's a phrase that it's a common phrase or yes. The story we're doing, Elena, is the no. Did I not? I thought I went into that a little bit. I'll go back to the page. This fight. This was the second. These two guys were two of the biggest. Roberto Duran and Sugar Ray Leonard, two of the biggest boxers of their era, and in one of the biggest fights of all time, in the 8th round, he quit. In the 8th round, Roberto Duran famously, it's known as the no mas fight because allegedly he said to the referee no mas, but he denies that. But yeah, in the 8th round, he basically turned and said he wasn't doing it anymore. So the other guy won, which was a huge shock. Like, this guy was from Panama, Roberto Duran, and he was like the national hero, basically. One of the top boxers in the world. And as we talked about earlier, like, boxers were, like, that's saying he was one of the top. Like, Muhammad, remember when we did the Muhammad Ali short? Like, Muhammad Ali was the most recognizable person on earth, probably for. So that's why the cue implies quitting. You get what I'm saying? We got to have just some cue that implies quitting. Like, name. You don't have to. Well, I'm not going to say name, but you guys can help me come up with this. Like, name one time somebody gave up, and then it's like we'll have this come up or something like that. You know. But I'm not going to use name one time. But that's on you. That's for you guys to help me come up with, because I believe it or not, like this. You know, we're on our 3rd Fun Friday short here today. We've never done more than one before. This is a 3rd one. So I'm going to need some help. I'm a little jacked up on the coffee and dopamine. That's fine. I've noticed that I've been shaking. Like sometimes you can hear, like yesterday, it was because I was so excited for the short we were making. The video yesterday, one of my favorite of all time that we've made. But I was like shaking this table the whole time, like my leg was shaking. But that's probably because I was excited. But I got to be more still, unaffected. But that's the idea. So you guys help me come up with a cue here because it's already. And then we'll just say no mas. Well, I mean, we could just say no mas. We don't even need the visuals. So, help me come up with the cue here. I love that one. We made that one earlier, and we also made this one. Might have to up the black and white on that one a little bit. But that's where we're at. Instead of a command. Just the name one time or give me an example or give me a time when. It's just like it's so clear. So that's what I like about it. I don't know what, the when the world doesn't. I don't know. I know I can think of one, but you're not gonna like it because it's gonna be a command that starts with either give me or name one. So that's why I'm giving you guys the chance to. I'm only thinking of something else because you guys are telling me to think of something else. I wouldn't be thinking of something else on my own. I would just say name one time when you didn't expect them to quit but they did or something like that. When quitting when they Like, name one time a warrior quit or something like that. Or name one time a fighter quit on the job. Something like quit on the job is a good phrase. Give me an example of, or name one time a boxer quit on the job. There you go. That's what we're going to do. We don't have to do that, but it's what we got right now. Okay, well, that was weird. And then maybe we just say no mas in text. All right, Clarks. That was funny. Thanks for joining today. Name one time somebody quit on the job who you never would expect. Something like you didn't expect them to quit on the job. Who did you not expect to quit on the job? Something like that. You get what I'm saying? Well, we're going to say no mas. We're definitely going to say no mas. Like, we don't even need to show images, but we will. This is like in the totem pole, this is third of the ones we've made today. And this is not. In terms of totem pole of the shorts we've made today, this is third. I'm putting Pedro 1, Tyrese Halliburton 2. This is third. Still looking for suggestions on this caption here. Who is a boxer? Who quit on the job? How are our other videos doing here, guys? Oh, Daryl Green. Doing all right on TikTok. They're liking it. Nice. Bobby Wynn liked my reel. Let's go. Thanks, Bobby. 240 views on Instagram. Not terrible. All right, guys. I'll keep releasing the stuff that we've already put out on YouTube. I'll slowly release. YouTube still has exclusive rights release for now. Like they get the first Prime spots released. Anyway, name about Elena. Elena. I thought we weren't saying name. You know? I mean, I'll go with it. How about just a fighter? Because that's a little broad. That's broader. More broad. You don't have to go with my wavelength. You don't have to go with my wavelength. You can go with your a different one. You get what I'm saying though. It's like we might as well, if I can come up with like a universal type question queue. Like if we can phrase this in a question, I'm down. Or like we could say, which fighter quit on the job? Or somebody famous who quit on the job, but like the famous, I don't like saying that. Maybe something about punching out, I don't know. The point is we're already thinking about this like way. Okay, name a boxer. Well, what about name a fighter? Are you cool with name a fighter? Because boxer is a little specific. I'll go back to the Pedro one. I mean, we can change the... Those have not been released yet. We can go back and change the... This is the Pedro one. Name one time when baseball was war. I could say name a time. I'll say name a time instead of name one time. Or what is... No, I think name one time is fine, though. Alright, so we'll watch... This is our Pedro one we did. I mean, I could watch that a billion times. You see that one. Name one time when baseball was war. Okay. And then the other one we did was the Tyrese Halliburton one. Yeah, we're gonna do fighter because it's broad. You know, we want the brains to be working, and not just thinking. You know, if you just say boxer, people are gonna be like, "Oh, I only know." But fighter, it's especially these days with UFC being so popular, and you still got boxing around, and it could be a historical fighter. You never know. I don't know. Then they'll know when it drops. Anyway, this is the Tyrese Halliburton one. Name one time that came up just short. Like that, I agree. I mean, that one we could rework the caption. We'll rework these before we ever release them. But hard to watch, but true. Hard to watch, but true. And then we've got our last one today, guys, and I'm gonna have to call it here pretty soon. Thank you guys so much for joining, for all your help and support. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Name a fighter who quit on the job. And this one's a little different because we got no Moss. Yeah, I agree, Elena. Thank you. Well, thank you so much. You're okay with this one? I know you said you didn't love this image, but I think it actually looks okay. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on this one? I mean, if you had a totem pole, how would you rank these? But yeah, we're going to call it here at 12 o'clock. You like it, and with the ninjas. The no mas. So you do like it. All right, great. Well, I hope everybody has a good weekend. We're going to call it here in a minute, 12 o'clock. Started a couple minutes late today here, guys, but we had a fun Friday. This was all split screen memes. But hey, we got 3 in the bank now. And we need to churn something. I need over the weekend here. Might not post today. I might not post today depending on how. We'll see. I got to go back and fix our Steph Curry short. We got these 3 all done. We spun the wheel 3. We spun 9 wheel spins today, guys. 9. All right. 1 fighter, 2 baseball, 3 basketball. Wow. We're all mixed up. Okay. We're all mixed up here. I like it, though. All right. That's good. That's what we want, though. I mean, if you can check out this guy's page if you want. It's Rise Empire. And then, like I said, I've seen other ones. But this guy, it's all he's doing. You can see it's all he's doing. But it's not all we do, but it was the first time. But I've seen him, and I'm like, we should try that. It's based on titles. Okay, well, titles is a major part of it. So I get that. Anyway, I figured we'd give this a shot. We gave it a shot today. We will probably release them. Okay. That's interesting. I don't quite get it, but all right, guys. I hope you guys have a great weekend, great rest of your day. We'll have stuff coming out this weekend, so just keep checking back. Have a great weekend. We'll be on definitely Monday. Time changes are coming sometime soon. But yeah, hope everybody has a great weekend. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you guys soon. All right, peace, everybody.